All right, you guys, we got Dave's hot chicken. I'm so excited. I'm just gonna eat and chat. No ASMR today. I really need to get my windows tinted, actually. I'm getting stared at. Oh, you guys. I don't know why it feels so embarrassing. It really shouldn't be, but for some reason, when people watch me film in public, it's embarrassing. I don't know. I am also in my car. I brought my car back to the city, which I'm so happy I did. I kept renting a car and it was just too expensive. There was like no point when I literally had a car that I could just bring to the city. It is expensive to park it, I will say, but it's like worth it. I don't know. I'm driving a lot. I am just gonna eat and chat with you guys today. I am gonna tell you a little bit about myself because I feel like I haven't done that on YouTube yet. I have done so many videos on TikTok, mostly when I was first starting out. Like, it's been a while actually talking about myself, but I don't think I've done that on YouTube yet, even though I'm like literally the most boring person ever. But let's get into the food. Got all the napkins, of course. I make such a huge mess. You guys know I'm such a mess when I eat. It's like embarrassing. I'm also wearing white, which this is a new white shirt actually. The amount of white shirts I go through because I just ruin them every time I eat. There's like a group of people right now walking next to me and they're like looking at me record and it's so embarrassing. I have such a big fear, you guys, of people seeing me. I think it's called a fear of being seen or like perceived. I don't know, but I have such a big fear of people like seeing me and judging me. It is very debilitating because I cannot like exist and simply do things without worrying about what people think about me. New York is the perfect place to be, honestly, because I feel like no one cares here. So it's like perfect trying to work on that because it's so bad for me. Anyways, let's get into the food. I got mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese is pretty good, but I just love mac and cheese in general. I'll probably eat any mac and cheese. I feel like it's very hard to mess up mac and cheese. I like to layer my sandwiches and my chicken with some mac and cheese. It really elevates the dish as if this is like a gourmet meal. This is what I always get. Can you guys see that? Can you see it? Let me get a little closer. I always get a tender, a slider, and fries. I don't typically like crinkle cut fries. They're honestly my least favorite with steak fries, but Dave's crinkle cut fries are like pretty good for crinkle cut. I like that they season them a lot. Medium spice level. I made sure to ask for all of the extra sauce. We have Dave's sauce and then we also have honey. I also got a Dr. Pepper. I literally went to get ice and the ice thing fell. The handle for the ice thing fell, so I didn't get any ice. And honestly, the Dr. Pepper tastes a little off, like they don't clean the machines. So I don't think I'm gonna drink that. I have my water. I forgot to grab a spoon for the mac and cheese, which is unfortunate. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. I feel like I haven't done like a talking mukbang yet. Or have I? I don't know. They didn't give me my side of pickles. You're joking, there's no pickles. Dang, they forgot my pickles. There's a cop car right here. I'm technically not supposed to park here. So if they come, I'll move. I gotta keep an eye out. The second day I brought my car, I parked in a loading zone for like 2 seconds. My fault. But I literally went and picked up a Domino's order. And it was probably like a minute max, maybe 2. I come back out and the cop is writing my ticket. And I didn't know if he had scanned my license plate. So I got in my car really quick. I was about to drive away. And he knocks on my window and he's like, I already scanned your license plate. So, and I was like, oh, okay. $95 ticket for like 2 minutes. Again, my fault. It's my fault, but it's just insane. We got our tender. This feels a little bit cold. I drove like 20 minutes after I got this, so it's not like the freshest, but it's still good. God, I love Dave's. I'll keep this swallowing in here too. I honestly normally just cut it out for my shorts because I don't know, I don't really like a whole lot of chewing, and I feel like the crunch and like the beginning is the most appetizing and like appealing part. But a lot of people want to watch you swallow. The thing with that, it's such a big thing. I get the like distrusting of like the mukbang community. I honestly don't even consider myself a mukbanger, just because I don't eat a large amount of food. Maybe I should call it an eating show instead. I don't know. And I honestly don't really care for mukbangs when they eat like I don't know. I like eating to be enjoyable. I don't like it to be super overindulging and just like eating to make yourself sick. I also struggled a lot with eating growing up, so I'm like at a healthy point and I have a healthy relationship with it. So I don't know. I like genuinely just love the ASMR and just eating and yeah, but that is just like a big thing. I always get those comments and I get it. I do get it. I get where people are coming from, but I just can't imagine spending money on food to not eat it. It's insane. I feel like I keep accidentally snorting. A guy is like running right next to me. I feel like that's what I should be doing. He has like a little 6-pack too. And I'm over here eating chicken. Yes. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. So good. This is gonna make my stomach hurt so bad later though. I cannot let myself eat all of it. I've done that before and pain, you guys, pain. I think there's just so much seasoning. This is their slider. It is so good. It's huge. You get so much food, honestly, at Dave's for such a good price. Okay. So I'll try to answer a lot of questions that I like see in the comments. I feel like there's a bunch that I remember. I get them so much. I'll be really impressed with myself if I still have a nice clean white t-shirt. First fact about me, I am 27 years old. It's not very interesting, but a lot of people ask how old I am. My birthday is April 3rd, so I'm an Aries. Gemini rising, I think. I have 2 sisters and a brother. I'm the baby. They used to tell me I was adopted, actually, which I believed for a very long time, and they're in their 30s, so we're like 6, 8, and 10 years apart, which is a pretty big difference, to be honest. Oh, wait. I knew I had a leftover spoon. Look at me being prepared. Mm-hmm. I grew up in Virginia. I'm Algerian and Syrian. I'm Middle Eastern. My camera just overheated and the cop came. The like traffic ticket cop came. So I like freaked out and I was gonna move my car, but he left. So we're good for now. I'm gonna hurry up and film this video though. I never know what to say when people are like, tell us about yourself. I just spilled. That's a chewy piece of chicken that I just got. I grew up really shy, introverted. I had so much trouble making friends. I don't know why. And I feel like it's even harder now to make friends as an adult. Yeah. I've always struggled with that and like I guess maintaining friendships. I have one really close friend. We are coming up on 10 years now, so she is my best friend. My circle's always been kind of small, not enough people honestly to even make a circle, but I'm grateful for the friendships I have had throughout, I guess, my years, but I've never had a good group of girlfriends and I've always wanted that. I really didn't put myself out there to like try new things. I was always super athletic and I love sports, but I let my anxiety and just like my fears prevent me from actually, I don't know, I guess participating. Like I would try out for a bunch of sports, but I never even stuck it through. It makes me sad looking back, thinking that I didn't get everything that people get in their school experiences. Like I never went to one dance, high school, middle school. I never did that. Never went to one football game. I went to like one basketball game in college. But yeah, I really didn't do much. I always see those videos on TikTok and stuff of like foreign exchange students or people not from America with like compilations of like American high school and just like, oh, I want to experience this. And I'll look at those and I'm like, I wish I experienced that. Like I went to an American high school and I just feel like I didn't get the experience. My parents came here from Algeria and Syria and then they moved here right when I was born or right before I was born. So I'm the only one of my siblings and like my family born in the States. But They worked so incredibly hard. They struggled so much. They still struggle. And they've just done everything to, I might cry. I'm not gonna cry in this video. Also, I'm about to get my period, you guys, so I might be a little bit emotional, just a tad. But no, every time I think about it, it's just absolutely insane. Like, they definitely came here with, obviously, like every immigrant, hopes of like the American dream and just opportunity that we wouldn't get if we were still in Syria and Algeria. And like, I'm so grateful to them that they faced their fears and brought us over here, I guess. My dad worked 2, sometimes 3 jobs at a time. My dad was a truck driver. He was also a chef at like a hotel. He also did taxi driving on the side for extra money. My mom was a daycare teacher, and she was able to get us into daycare at a discounted rate. Otherwise, like, she wouldn't be able to afford it. And she came home and raised 4 kids. And she is just the most selfless woman I have ever met. And I like to think I take after her a bunch. Oops. Sorry guys, my camera keeps overheating, so I'm gonna try to finish this really quick. It's really annoying. Yeah, they're both retired and they're continuing to work for extra income, and it's always been a dream of mine to obviously be able to take care of myself, but also my parents. It's always been a dream of mine to do social media, to do YouTube, and I've just been making videos since I was a kid, and I never thought it would be possible to get to this point where I am getting income from social media. But yeah, it's always been a goal of mine to take care of them, always. Chewy piece of chicken. I worked in high school. I worked 2 jobs in college to pay for my college. For some reason, I didn't get like a lot of financial aid. I got a partial scholarship for college, but I ended up working 2 jobs while I was in school. So I spent the majority of my like college working. I worked retail at Victoria's Secret, and then I worked a leasing job, and I leased apartments, which I really enjoyed. I kind of want to get into real estate actually. And then by the time I got to like corporate full-time working, I was honestly burnt out. Obviously, I know people work for years and years and years, but I just feel like I spent so much of my youth working. I would work a full-time schedule my senior year in high school. I was basically like the assistant manager there. I've always been super, like, I guess I'm a workaholic. I've always kept myself busy, mostly because of like my mental health, to be honest. I loved being too busy to like think. But yeah, I worked a bunch. By the time I got to like a corporate banking job, I was just super burnt out. That's not what I wanted to do. I feel like I've always also been more creative, so making videos and just like a creative role, that's what I enjoy. A cubicle, customer service, I absolutely despised. And it was like the most depressing time of my life, although I was thankful to have a good job and a good income, like a pretty good income. But yeah, social media has been my dream. I've always wanted to make videos, and I just never thought it would be possible. It's just absolutely insane, you guys. It's such a different reality being in this world and finally living this dream of mine. The opportunities that I've had within the last year, this is all pretty new for me. Like, my TikTok blew up last year, and everything went pretty quick. Like, everything. I signed with my manager whom I love, and it's just been all so surreal. My camera keeps overheating. You guys keep commenting that I like wink when I bite, and I don't think I've done that in this video. I don't know why I do that. I don't know. I've been getting that comment a lot. I'm flirting with you guys. Just kidding. But yeah, I don't know why I do that. I feel like now that it's set in that so many people watch me, I'm so much more in my head when I talk. Like, when I would make my TikTok videos, I used to talk about like the most random stuff. And now all that's in my head is like, what will people think of me, I guess? I'm very in my head now, and I don't like it. And it's the same thing as like being out and about. I just don't want people to judge me, I guess. I've seen comments and like, they're just like, why does she always like tilt to this side? It's my good side. I'm more confident on this side. I don't like this side. But yeah, even just like little things like that, I'm just like there's so much pressure to be perfect with social media. And I've definitely felt that a lot. I've never had like work done, nor have I ever really thought about it other than my boobs, because I've always had pretty big boobs and I don't like them. I feel very uncomfortable in clothing and just in general. I'm getting a boob reduction in December actually. But even then I'm like looking at like arm lipo and just like, I would never do anything to my face, but it's just such a rabbit hole that you can fall into with comparing yourself on social media. It's just insane. So let me talk about my plans this week. What is today? Today is Monday. I am very excited. I'm going to be going to North Carolina this week. I surprised my niece with concert tickets to her favorite artist. She's never been to a concert before. And I'm very excited to be able to do that. And just core memories. I'm very excited. So I have a flight on Wednesday. I'll be going to North Carolina and I'll be there for a couple of days. Fly back to New York. There's a festival that I'll be going to this weekend with my manager. Very excited to see her. And other than that, I'm so happy it's finally fall in New York. It's so nice. My stomach's gonna hurt so bad. But yeah. So hot. This Dr. Pepper doesn't taste that good. We'll do one more bite of the cider. I don't know what else to say, you guys. I don't know. I guess I could talk about like relationships and like my upbringing and stuff. I could have talked about that. There is a lot to unpack there, which I do not want to do in this video. And also, my stomach is starting to hurt. That was very quick. I don't think I can eat anymore. Maybe one more bite of the mac and cheese. But yeah. I am tapping out. This is my mess. Ah! You're joking. I just spilled all over my pants, you guys. Oh no. That was delicious. I love Dave's hot chicken, but I can only eat it once in a while because it does make my stomach hurt so bad. I'm gonna end the video here. It is so freaking hot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing more mukbangs and posting more on this channel. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. The outros are always so awkward. Bye guys.